Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace. I'm on my way to the Kroger to buy a few groceries. All I need really are sodas and some bananas. That's it. Hopefully I can get in there and get them. Hopefully they have them and I get them and get out of there. The last time, I think it was there or maybe the other store, another store. Some man around my age, I guess, he had a mask on like I did. And couldn't really tell, but he seemed like it. He said, "What do they want us to drink? Water?" I guess in a way it came out funny to me, at least, because I get what he was saying. You know, they just don't have much soda. I think it may have been another store. And consistently, since I have been, you know, able to go out and feel comfortable going out, not that long ago, and before then I had my stuff delivered, but you know, somebody else bought it or picked up, delivery or pickup. But since then, since I've been going out, I've seen it, and then during that time I saw it. But they would too often substitute stuff that I did not want. I like diet caffeine-free Dr. Pepper, diet caffeine-free, and I like zero, Big Red Zero. That's the only caffeine I have all day in the morning. Just a glass of that. And I can't drink coffee; it's too strong. But anyway, they would rather consistently they would substitute it. I would put no substitution, click on it, and I would even write, "Do not substitute at all. It must be caffeine-free." You know, the caffeine-free diet Dr. Pepper. I would put it in there. Must be this. They still substitute. Unbelievable. So not every time, but pretty much most of the time there would be substitutions that I said no substitutions. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go there. And Adam was saying, stock up on a lot of it so you don't have to go back out for a couple weeks. You know? Usually I just buy whatever's on sale. You know, buy one of the sales. You know, like if you buy 3, you get it for this price or something, whatever it is. I just buy one set like that. And this time I'm going to try. I don't know. I have a whole basket full of them. A whole basket. We called them baskets. We didn't call them shopping carts. And the other things are the baskets. So, I'm not going to like this road. I've been having a little fear about coming down here because of the traffic. And this road right here, they really need a light right here. And now that I'm out, it's like the sun is going to cause me problems too. So I'm just turning here. And, yeah, so let's see. Okay, well that was a wow. There was nobody coming in either direction. I could actually see. That's unusual for nothing to be coming in either direction. Either direction, so. But anyway, I'm going to go in there for a few. But I do want to say something about, now on my original channel, I have been making videos. It was 7 years in August 21st, I think. Something happened there. 2021, okay. 7 years. And when I first started, all I knew that I could do, all that I knew I could do, you know, was shopping videos. Now, I'd seen things like, you know, all I ever knew that YouTube was before then was just for music and how-tos, like how to learn a new language or something like that. And or how to fix your whatever. That's all I knew. So then I saw that, you know, people were doing like Dollar Trees and stuff like that. And I said, hey, I can do Dollar Tree. Didn't really care for Dollar Tree at the time, but I started doing them. And anyway, at some point I realized, you know, that I started getting recommended other things. And so, wow, there's a whole, you know, what was the word, plethora of things I could do. Okay, what's going on here? And so I started doing it. Man, people didn't like that. You know, people would unsubscribe and you know, things like that. And I was thinking, you know, I don't want to. I typecast myself, and that's what all people expect for me to do is to, you know, the shopping videos. And I've recently found out this is still the same, still the situation. That people just want you to stick to one thing. And you know, nobody's just one thing. Seriously. Nobody's just one thing. And I have this other channel that I had used long time ago, and okay, now I'm not gonna be able to see. I used it a long time ago, and then trying to restart it, and I think I tried one time before, maybe twice, I don't know. But since 2015, and I did put up a bunch that were shopping videos, and sure enough, you know, I put up just something, a regular vlog, unsubscribe. You know, maybe they just don't like my voice, I don't care. But, okay, can I get in here? It's hard to see with the sun, seriously. The sun is just right in my eye. Okay, so I went in there and $79, $80 later. Yeah, I bought plenty. The sale was $3 for the cans, the 12 cans, 3 of them for $12, which is not that much of a sale as it had been in the past. But altogether I bought 9, but they weren't all the same thing. So anyway, I'm gonna go over there and get us some. It's still breakfast. It's 9:21 a.m. to McDonald's right over there, and get us something. But anyway, what I was talking about, you know, a person is more than just one thing. And on my original channel, like I said, people would unsubscribe to me if I did any other kind of video than shopping. That's just wrong. Well, this one, if I put it on the right one, it's the same. You know, I did a whole bunch of shopping ones, and anytime I put anything that's not, people only watch it for a few seconds, you know, and so I'm just unsubscribed. Boy, my hands feel so raw. I can't use the antibacterial stuff, you know. I just can't use it. I'm allergic to it, and so I use these they're Huggies baby wipes, but they don't call them baby wipes. They call them something else. But anybody can use them for any, you know, whatever they so choose, as long as it's legal. It seems to be a disclaimer on many things. As long as it's legal, it doesn't hurt or harm anybody. But anyway, I use them for that purpose, since I can't use those antibacterial. I can't use any of those things that have that alcohol in them. So, but these, lately I have been doing a lot of things, and I've had to wash my hands. Boy, they feel raw. And when I go into the store, I use one of those to wipe down the cart. You know, I can't say that it's any good, but at least it makes me mentally think so. But anyway, I'm going to go run over there and get those. No, I'm not going to run. I'm going to actually drive. Okay, I did want to mention this. You know how you can, you know, run across everyone's in the store while in the store. Now, everybody else, nobody was rude or anything that I remember. No, nobody rude. But you can go in a store and there's going to be somebody who's somehow rude or entitled. Like they own the road and you're in their way. That kind of mentality. Well, yeah, I ran across one in there. I was standing there doing the sodas, okay, and I had my cart. Nobody was in the aisle, and I had my cart kind of the other way. I was, you know, had turned it to the other way to pack them, these big 12 packs in there, you know, so I could pack them in a certain way. Nobody else was in the aisle, and so I need you to move so I can move, okay? But anyway, and now I'm sounding entitled. I waited. This woman didn't wait. Oh no, there was a woman came down the aisle, and I you know, had just done that to turn it around and all that. Okay, had to take my mask off. I had it on. I guess you're just gonna come right in. Alrighty. Yeah, real life happens in the middle of video. But anyway, here's a question for you. Like, you go through a drive-thru, okay, and you go through it and you get your bag. Say it's more than one, and it's kind of, you know, sometimes they're full, sometimes they're not, and you need to set it down on the, you know, the seat or on the floor even, because there's, you know, things in there and you don't want them to topple over or something like that. Now, sometimes you tie them, sometimes you don't, whatever you do. But it's not going to be just like automatic that you're going to just put it to your side and be done with it, because it can topple over. Do you do that? Or do you just let it topple over? I mean, you just set it on the seat. Now, some seats, you can just set it on there and it's not going to move. But which way do you do? Me, I make sure it's secure before I even move from that drive-through window. That doesn't take an hour. It doesn't even take probably a couple of minutes. It might not even take that long. But this time the woman said, "Thank you," like she was trying to move me. And I said, "Once I get it settled, I'll leave." And I just said it calmly. I don't know if she heard me because it wasn't very loud. But really, okay, seriously. I know that's so little teeny tiny things, but when you live in a place where those little teeny tiny things can become constant every time, or some of them are downright rude. I mean, rude. There was a manager. Apparently, she just didn't have any staff, and she was at one of these restaurants. This was months ago, and she went all off on me. And then I called, and I didn't know she was the manager. I called and I said, "I want to speak to your manager." She said, "I am the manager." Real rude. Oh my gosh. She was like, she must have had a bad day, didn't have employees, and didn't think she should do the work. I make up a story. Do you make up stories? But she was rude, and she thought she was going to take it out on me. And no, you're not going to take it out on me. Period. If you have a bad day, that's your problem, not mine. Do not make it mine. So I made it worse for her. I called I kept calling other stores to say, "Look, somebody needs to talk, call the corporate office or whatever, and let them know." This woman, she was like going ballistic. Okay. And So it was hard to find any. I think it was a weekend, I don't remember. Yeah, and I'm one of those. And if you dare call me Karen, come on, grow up, kids. Really. I mean, adults to say, "That's a Karen if she complains to the manager." No, if the manager, or in this case, complaint about the manager to the corporate office, if they don't know that there's a problem, what good is that business going to be? Where is that business going to go? Are people going to continue to go there? Does somebody need to know that this is what's happening? Customers aren't there for people who work there to take their problems out on. Period. And how are they going to know? Anybody going to know? It's if you and that person, the person who's offending you, offensive toward you, I mean, who's going to know if you don't say anything? Seriously. Think about these things. But no, it's become one of those, mantras, those, people who just can't think for themselves. They just repeat things they hear. Too much of that, in my opinion. Some might think my opinion's wrong. I don't. So, really. Anyway, I'm wrapping this up.